just getting up and gonna be working here soon, but had some thoughts of to that. What's our purpose thing? Some people seem to know, I guess, and they can go after it, and that is like a real connection with yourself, like knowing what your purpose is and seeing it and going for it and being happy. I struggle in that, except knowing my purpose is being here. So there's purpose. Take care of my dogs, but I think it's more like that's their purpose, is taking care of me. And tired, lacking motivation, I can get real negative and like I'm not a person necessarily that's always joyful and like life's great, and I'm usually just like life sucks, and then bad things happen, and it seems then I get in that circle of attracting it, and circle, and kind of everything goes wrong when everything is great, no matter what. It's perspective a little bit, but it's also reality. And so I try to find the joy, and each and every day. So even though I came here out of like heavy times, heavy emotions, I came here, I hated it when I first got here. And this place invited a sense of comfort, an essence to it that I couldn't deny. And it told me, you just need to stay put. And in doing so, it provided me privacy and isolation that I needed, that a lot of us do need after dealing with trauma. Isolation can be good. I couldn't go off grid. I couldn't go rogue. I had to stay the course at least and work, at least find my way back to work. And this place offered a place to move to. It was good. But it also has taught me to go get my own firewood. And among other things of just dealing with land. It's kind of my first exposure besides growing up on land and acreage, but managing it myself, even though it's pretty run down, it still needs grass cutting and weed eating and tree stuff down, and I get the firewood and it's fun. What it does is it fortifies me. It's like a vitamin for my soul. It's like hardship that feels good. And sometimes I'm like, why do I live here? Why do I live here? I go live in a condo on the beach. I don't know. It's been fun in its ways, but healing too. And that's what we need to do, is find our way to heal. Working out on the farm, doing a little CrossFit. Kind of makes you feel better, even though not at the soul spirit level, but it can help at least move some blood, obviously, get the muscles going, the large muscles, circulate some energy. I sit all day for my job, but I need it even worse, and trying not to drink and keep up on my workouts and So then I buy some junk food. So I really need to work out. So here we go.
This is my life. It's not what it was before.
Oh my gosh. That is a butt and calf burner. Sure. Oops. So, this is a slosh tube, if you've ever heard of them. It's 4-inch round PVC, 6 foot, capped with one that you can open on the end to fill it with water. This was broke, dropped, and you can fill them with water to your liking. Obviously less water sloshes more, but more water, less slosh, heavier. So whatever you want. And they do freeze. And that gets real fun.
All these feelings I've shared, and these are my dreams that I've never lived before. Somebody shake me, 'cause I must be sleeping.
Ah, shit, it came open. Well, there you go. Always check that it's tight because it just came off and I lost all the water. And I just started my workout, so that sucks. I'm gonna do 2 more rounds, but I'm gonna shut this off because it'll just get boring. That's the gist. A few different abs on the other 2 rounds, and that'll be good for the day. Just, if I keep up, I just need to maintain, right? You just need to maintain if you're kept up at a place you want to be, and just maintain it. That's all we can do. Not let ourselves fall too far. The reason I don't push myself much anymore is because the cortisol. I don't want a bunch of cortisol built up. So my acupuncturist was like, maybe tone down the workout. Even my chiropractor, maybe tone down your workout. So I was just too tense.
Be the person that I am today. These are my words I've never said before. I think I'm doing okay.
I always have to do a round of pickup sticks in the yard before I mow because there's constant branches dropping and it kind of wears down on the blades. So try to avoid that. More shit to burn.
This is the smile I've never shown before. Somebody shake me, 'cause I must be sleeping. All the struggle with my
So it's kind of dark, sorry, but I guess at the time of his suicide, I was like, I'd smoke when I drink, smoke cigarettes when I drink beers. But after he passed and I got, like, I say transported by my family member to North Idaho, and I started smoking. I'd smoke all day. Started smoking like all day after that impact, knowing he was gone and just the world of mess of emotions. So I'd get up in the morning, like, smoke and drink coffee, smoke. Sounds really dramatic, I know, but it was me and, like, a whole pool of the self-pity and grime of trauma and tragic and terror and lots of things, guilt, confusion, lots of things going on, right? And then my dogs was like, what am I here for? Like, they needed me up and walking them. And we were in North Idaho. It's just so pretty, right? It's so beautiful up there. And so I'd get up with my coffee and cigarettes and walk and smoke and drink coffee and then, like, collapse on the ground and, like, a heap of skin, crying hysteria, purge, panic, whatever, panic attack, yeah, but, like, it just is, like, explosive. It just comes out and you're just like, and you're on the ground, collapsed in crying hysterias. A few minutes, collect myself, get up, keep walking, just in the dark, just in the trums. Do it again, however many times. It took a while for those to kind of diminish, but my dogs were there. Again, the dogs, they were what I had family and friends and folks and work and life and lots of things to keep going forward towards. It was them that I was needed to live. They needed me to continue life. My life wasn't going to be over with this. I had to keep moving forward for them. And I'm a little scared to think what I would have done if I didn't have them. I feel like they kept me going. They were what I was, like, kept living for. They're the sweetest. They are the sweetest puppies. I don't know. We gotta laugh. We gotta have a smile. They gave me lots of smiles. So I guess continue on that part I mentioned, like, comes out in our behaviors. When we have past trauma, we may not even know. I mean, so many people, I don't even think that they realize something is not dealt with. And that's valid, totally valid, because it's not really talked about a lot. So people were told to suck it up, maybe, or something. Jobs or family or friends or peers, whatever. Leaders, I don't know, but or just ourselves. Let's suck it out. We're hard on ourselves. I'm really hard on myself all the time. Just like, but yeah, it's like we don't realize. Maybe we don't realize. So I think that we have to have this strong sense of self-awareness. Situational awareness is like, keep your head on a swivel, watch around you, your surroundings. But, like, self-awareness, too, about your mental strength, right? And where you're at. And, gosh, I fail at it a lot and get down on myself again. Then I have to laugh at myself. That's why I have to laugh at myself. But we need to deal with it. We need to deal with it, not push it off. But people can come out in behaviors of, like, rage or anger, and it's like you think you need anger management, but you just got trapped trauma and a really dry throat. Gosh, I have this like train of thought, and I'm kind of distracted walking the dogs, but people don't understand too. People who might look at us and be like, what's wrong with them? You know, like, what the fuck happened or something, and somebody flips out, and so that can cause like more tension between two people in any environment, and that person didn't know what happened. Or maybe they feel like they did something and then they're taking it really personal, and yeah, it can just kind of go. So the more we can shout out about it, I don't know, I feel like talking about it helps me actually heal more. And that's the goal, is to heal. Guess it just we have these addictions, right? And they're at all like varying levels and categories or ingredients to it that are used in our own addictions, and whatever that means, as far as the outcome, or is it within reasonable quantities, and what is that? And what the choice of drug is addicted to: alcohol, fentanyl, tobacco, coffee, sex. There's a lot of in all that. Alcohol, that darn alcohol. So go on a walk and talk, think, talk. Get a little sprinkle and wind. But where do they come from, and why do they persist even when half of you say no? Or maybe not. Maybe you don't want to quit. That's usually where my own fight goes to addictions, is it's like, I don't want to stop. But there's reasons. And can, yeah, be a factor in mental stabilities and such. So I don't know. I'm no expert on it. I'm learning and willing to grow. Righto? We can grow like the trees. We can grow crooked because of the wind. The tormented wind beating us. We grow crooked. Can't be perfect. What is control over them? None. No alcohol, no tobacco, no pots, or other further stuff that we could get into. Speak forth. I want to hear thoughts. It's supposed to be windy but partly sunny tomorrow, but today, calm winds to listen to those red-winged blackbirds. And watch dogs pee. Oh, so brilliant. Oh, gosh. Uh-oh. We might have trouble. He just dove down there.